What's up, YouTubers? This is Harpy Hunter 89 coming at you from Frostfyre Games in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm here with Mr. John, who is taking second place at tonight's tournament, and he is running the infernal, the hated, the despised, the badasses Burning Abyss.
Alright, well, I'm going to start off with the 3 Scarm. Can't play the deck without 3 Scarm. It doesn't make it. Can't play BA. 2 Seer. Seer got bumped to 2.
And rightfully so.
Very sad day. Extremely sad. 2 Libwick, because I don't like to play one of this. I like to play 2 more than I like to play 1. It helps me make combos out and make more Dante. 2 Farfa, because it's just good to bust over things. It's easy to make things disappear for a turn and help OTK. 2 Rubik, because I don't like to recycle this card. It's kind of vanilla, basically, except for you can just special it from your hand. I like just searching it from the deck, putting it into the hand. I play 2 Virgil, so I mean, I only use 1 for each.
I actually like that one. I'm gonna get that artwork tattooed on my back.
2 Vanity's Fiend.
Oh, fuck you.
I don't like special summons. If it's like my first turn, I draw this card and I draw 1 BA. If I draw this and draw that, I'm going to go straight for special that, tribute it off, make a Vanity's Fiend.
That doesn't hurt you at all?
No.
Doesn't it hurt special summoning your own BAs?
As long as you keep drawing, when you wait for this, you keep beating over their monsters because it's got a 24 face. You just keep busting over things.
True, it's kind of hard to get over 2400 with
exactly without them being able to special summon.
Yeah, they'd actually have to tribute summon something to get over that.
Let's see. Then I play 2 Majesty's Fiend.
You just like pissing people off, don't you?
I love to not let people play Yu-Gi-Oh. It's a passion of mine.
Let me guess, they didn't work too well against the Fluffles.
I never drew them. That's one of my main problems. Is I never drew either of these cards. If I would have drawn at least one of them, it would have worked out a lot better for me because he wouldn't have been able to really do things. Mostly this. If I'd have drawn this first turn and would have been able to go into it, I would have won that game. I won game 1, lost game 2 because I could not draw anything.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
That's true.
That's all we ever do in this game is shoulda, coulda, wouldas.
Then the 1-ups, the 1 Calcab, the 1 Graph.
Ha ha. That's at 1.
It's sad.
I have a combo
The 1 Cagna.
I was thinking about getting like a bunch
the
of like
1 Dragard,
low level.
the 1 Barbar. I never win a game with this. Ever. I've tried several times, never won a game with this.
Then why do you keep it in your deck?
It's a good card to, if I'm going to have to, first turn play, I want to use this because it's going to be useless first turn. I want to use this to make a Dante and like something else like that because I don't want to waste the last 1-up I have, which is Alec, and it just negates monster effects. It helps out in the long run.
That's a fair point.
Okay,
Still BAs, so I still despise them.
There's still the 1-up for BAs. The tour guide, can't play the deck again without tour guide.
Oh, sure you can. Just be crappy.
Obviously.
First place got 16.
Crane. Honestly, I feel I should actually be playing 2 of this.
Only because your graphs got hit.
Exactly. I never saw this enough. I saw it like in certain bad times because I wasn't getting this like second turn play. I wasn't able to get this off to make plays with it. That is all for the monsters.
You can tell I'm biased against your deck.
I know, it's horrifying. I only play 3 spells, which is...
They are my Lightsworn's worst enemy.
Foolish Burial, Regeki, Darkhold.
Only 1 Dark Hole? Shame on you.
I don't play 2 because I have a Darkhold and a Regeki. It's just
redundant.
I never needed. I never had a point where I needed one of these that I didn't have it.
Yeah, just redundant.
Yeah.
That's good.
I was saying it could have been.
Never drew this.
No, it's prettier.
Never drew this. It's good to have in the deck because if you draw it, it'll be good. Never drew this.
You think your deck raced around.
No, I'm gonna rephrase this. I drew this whenever.
Is that just for your final match or all night?
No, like all night. Okay, the only time I ever drew this card was I went to go activate it, and somebody activated Dark Law. They went ahead and mass changed 2 into Dark Law on the spot. So I ended up having to dump one of the useless.
I think we all know who that was here tonight.
The only person that's playing a deck that can run it.
You guys every single day.
Now for the traps.
Every single day.
2 Fire Lake because it's good. It's
Why not 3?
I'm free every day.
2 is efficient. I drew it enough. I always had one on the field whenever I needed it. Like this won me 4 of my games today.
So all 4?
It won me all 4 of the games today. The 5th game, I had it on the. I put it on the field too soon, and it just got all my stuff got ran over.
I guess you don't really need to run 3 since it is recyclable.
Yeah. Horn of Heaven. For obvious reasons, you tribute a monster off, gets its effect when it hits the graveyard, and then it stops the summon. Nothing more with that.
Here's the irony. Black Horn of Heaven works better in Lice Horns, and Horn of Heaven works better in BAs. Black Horn works better with light monsters, and the White Horn works better with dark monsters.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Yeah. 2 Karma Cut. I wouldn't put it in the 3. Never saw it tonight. Honestly, I'd probably drop one of these for another Crane Train. And then put something else in place of that. I don't know what I would put in place of this because.
Vanity's Emptiness.
No. Okay, no, hold on. I would drop both of these for Anti-Spell Fragrances. I didn't get to put them in the deck before we started the tournament today, but it helps against like Pepe and stuff like that. That would pendulum summon a lot.
Alright, now I have a lot of new people watching my channel. Explain to them what Pepe is.
Okay, Pepe is Perform a Pal, Perfamage. It's just basically a bunch of shenanigan clowns. They activate 1 Pendulum Scale, activate another Pendulum Scale 1, Pendulum Scale 5 or 6. And then they can special summon as many times as they want, or 1 time as many monsters as they want from their hand, or the top of their extra.
Pretty much it's Super Clown Blade.
Pretty much. It's Clown Blade on crack. Only played 2. Didn't need any more. Best, honestly, MVP of the day. This card helped me out so much today. It and Farfa, actually. Because this and Farfa helped me open up to my OTKs to hurry up and win the game. Right off the bat. Okay. 2 Breakthrough Skill, because I don't like Valor. I'd rather have a trap. I'm able to use it twice.
Well, in this case, 4 times.
Oh yeah, 4 times. I don't want to have a monster.
Okay, again, why not at 3?
It's not as effective as you think because it targets. All right, against decks such as Cosmos, Performapals, Magispectors. Magispectors can't even be targeted by your opponent's card effects. Cosmos, if they're targeted, they can activate the ability to banish themselves and then replace themselves. So I mean, it doesn't.
It could still get around Cosmos if you play it right, though. They'd have to activate the effect and then chain it. Well, no, because the cost is banishing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so...
They banished before this would be able to completely resolve and negate the effect.
Yeah. You can tell I've had a long night. I usually don't make mistakes like that.
1 up in traps, 1 warning, 1 bottomless, 1 emptiness.
Oh, you already had emptiness in there.
Yeah, I do have the emptiness. I don't like special summoning. That's not on my
Clearly.
card. It's. I mean, I never saw this card today.
I'm surprised Grand Horde was only printed in common.
Honestly, it should have been a secret because this card is...
It is broken as hell.
I honestly... They were crazy when they made this. I guess they were just saying, hey, we need to widen the playing field here, and we need to help people out.
We need to make a super Phoenix Wing.
I never saw this card. I never saw this card either. I saw these two a lot. It didn't really. Neither of these really helped me. Sometimes they actually blocked me in. I couldn't special summon any Burning Abyss monsters, so I kind of got locked in. That's the main deck. Time for the extra deck.
How many are you running main board?
I'm running 40, exactly 40. I don't like going over 40 because it's not very efficient and it makes me feel really, really weird.
Some people argue the point with Dante's milling ability, you can go to like 45, 46 and still be good.
It's true, because you do run through your deck pretty fast, but you also can recycle really fast as well.
Pretty much the same thing we've always heard with Light Sworns too.
Pretty much.
Same old arguments, same old answers.
You just want to get to your combo stuff before, or as fast as you can, so that you win the game on the spot. When the next set comes out, there's going to be a new card that's going to help this deck out extremely well. Like,
want to promote the card real quick?
What's
the card's name?
I don't know the exact fact.
Well, what's its name and what's it do?
Well, the effect, I believe, is you discard, or no, it banishes a card from your opponent's graveyard, then sends one Fiend level 3 or lower from your deck to your graveyard. And I think it's got 1600 attack. Something around that.
Oh, so they hit BA, then give it something to make it more powerful.
Yeah. It's a level 4 Earth Fiend. It's a level 4 Earth Fiend. It was weird. Extra deck, 2 Virgil. I never had to go into 2 because of Seer. I just keep replenishing it with Seer. I only have 2 Dante. This was actually a problem at certain points today because whenever the Darklaw was pulled on me today, he put these in. He banished these, and it was really hard for me to do anything with that. But I ended up. That's not funny.
It is funny.
But I ended up. I was able to turn the game around because of this card right here.
F-Zero. I need to get me one of those damn things.
Many times today, I made F-Zero with these two, with 1 material on each of them. So I mean, he's invincible through battle. I take no battle damage, and anytime I attack a monster, I take control of that monster, and it can attack this turn.
Don't you love how they take away our mind controls, then give us something better?
Oh yeah. And if it was to be destroyed by card effects, it can detach 1 Xyz material and negate its destruction. So it's a shark.
It's a shark. It's a mind control.
It just helps out a lot.
It's a Waboku.
Oh yeah.
It's a big eye.
2 downer. I never went into this today because it was too risky to at certain points. I always went into F-Zero before I went into this because I didn't need this I didn't need this at all because nobody was setting cards. They were always going to try to hurry up and end the game before I could turn around and end it for them.
It's a good thing you didn't face me because then you might actually have gone into it.
Just a little bit. Tim Tempo. It was a filler card. I thought I'd see more XYZs out today. I didn't.
That's because Sam was running his fluffles. Everybody was trying to get around him.
I didn't duel Sam until like the
final round.
The final round. I
lost to Sam for 2nd place.
Yeah, I went undefeated all day except for him. He was the only problem I had. It was crazy. I've honestly never been outplayed. That outplayed in my life. It was really scary. 1 Acid Golem.
You brought it on yourself.
I know. 1 Acid Golem. I don't know why this is still being played. It's good for the OTK, but
it's Acid Golem.
I always use the Dantes for the OTK. The Dantes and maybe like
that gives you options.
Virgil. Yeah.
Okay, somebody prohibitions your Dantes.
Oh yeah, obviously. 1 Mech Whip.
Like I would have.
1 Nightmare Start, just for if I needed to poke for game. One Ghost Trick Alucard. I never used him. I used him as a material for F-Zero once today because I had one of my Dantes gone. I couldn't recycle it.
You do what you got to do, right?
Oh yeah, it was just a quick pull into this, detach, destroy a card, and then overlay it on the spot. One Zen Mains. Because Zen Mains is Zen Mains. I mean, you can't have BA without it.
You can't run any deck that makes rank 3s without Zen Mains.
Exactly.
Unless you're just completely ignoring Xyz monsters.
I've seen some pretty crazy stuff.
Well, my lice ones have level 3s, and they can make it, but it's synchro based, so I don't run any Xyz.
Yeah, honestly, what I'm probably going to do with this is drop one of these and probably... I want to say I want to drop the Foolish, but everybody's going to call me a crazy lunatic if I do.
Yeah, then you put something in there and they're like, holy shit, that was a good call.
Exactly. I need those anti-spell fragrances because, I mean, that would just make everything... I had a point where I was testing this out, and I went It was a Vanity's Fiend with an anti-spell fragrance, and I was citing, I cited a macro just for, to test it out.
You're a dick.
Okay, for those moments where I was, I had macro and everything. I had the Vanity's Emptiness. I had the Vanity's Fiend, or I had the Majesty's Fiend on the field. I had anti-spell fragrance on the field. There's really no getting over that at that point. But yeah, I'd probably just replace these with anti-spell fragrance, and then test it out a little bit more, and then work with it.
Alright, well.
That was my BA.
Alright, until next time, this is Harpy Hunter 89 signing off.